this month I didn't wear a lot of makeup just because I've been really stressed out, and when the winter weather kind of rolls in, my skin gets a lot drier and more irritated, so I like to let my skin adjust if my skin's breaking out and not wear quite as much makeup. So I don't have quite as many makeup favorites this month just because realistically I haven't been wearing as much. But the ones I'm going to show you are the ones that stood out for me this month and the ones that I have been using. I'm going to get started with a nail polish. These will really carry well into the holiday season and December, so it's not just a strictly fall nail polish, it's just a really good kind of holiday winter kind of nail polish. And the first one is Ziv, and Ziv is a really gorgeous gold with lots of micro shimmer in it. I love golds, but sometimes glitter polishes, I don't know, I feel like they're too much or too hard to remove, but I didn't have any problems with Ziv, and I just think this is going to be such a classic holiday kind of color to have in your collection. Blazes this gorgeous pinkish cranberry color. It's just such a nice alternative to red, and it has tons of holographic glitter and gold glitter and silver glitter and just all kinds of beautiful shimmer in it, making it super holiday appropriate, but the color keeps it sophisticated. So I really do recommend this one. I could see this being pretty throughout winter, not just a holiday polish. Since my skin has been drier, I've been focusing on more dewy makeup and using more cream products. So I've been focusing on using like cream eyeshadow, cream blushes. It just makes my skin look a little more perked up and not quite so matte. So these are the ones that I've been using a lot in November in particular, and all three of these are from my Ice Dance collection, which is available through mid-January. It's going to be a strictly holiday collection, so everything in the collection is only going to be available until then. But yeah, these are the products I've been wearing the most from the collection in November. The first product is Kim, and it is a coral warm tinged pink, and it's what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. You can wear it more full opacity like this if you want a super bright look, and it blends out really well too. So it's all how you apply it and the kind of look you're trying to achieve with it. And then these two in particular I've been wearing as eyeliners just as much as eyeshadow bases and eyeshadows. The first one is Inventor cream eyeshadow, and this one is a charcoal brown gray color. It's a very deep color and makes a nice alternative to black for eyeliner. It's what I'm wearing as my eyeliner today. I really like using these kind of colors instead of a stark black all of the time. I feel like it's just softer on the eye, and again, it makes a really nice dark smoky eyeshadow base. And then Unrequited is my absolute favorite from the Ice Dance collection, and it is a navy with violet duochrome and silver shimmer in it, and it's what I'm wearing as my eyeshadow base today. I have Garden of Magic on top of that, and then I blended Unrequited into the crease and the lower lash line, and it makes an awesome base for blues and purple colors. I feel like it's like a nice mix of both of those worlds. For perfumes, I'm actually working on an all-natural perfume line for Pumpkin and Poppy, so I've been wearing the one that I've developed so far. The whole line is in development process at the moment, but I've been wearing this scent non-stop since I made it. It is blood orange and chocolate, and it's exactly what it sounds like. I use Cacao Absolute blood orange essential oil. It has cassia in it, which is like a cinnamon-like fragrance, and it's just a really beautiful, spicy citrus scent, and the chocolate gives it that nice, sweet kind of smell to it. It's nice and rich, but still light from the blood orange. So I'm going to be selling these in these tiny little sample size vials instead of doing like the typical sample vial. I feel like people don't get a lot of use out of those. My plan is to do like sample cards, so have like a card stock, and then so you can have the fragrance sampled on it. So instead of doing sample vials, I'm going to be doing just sample cards. So they're going to be cheaper for you guys if you just want to see what something smells like. And then I'm going to be doing like these little trial size, baby size ones. These are 3 mils, so it's just a good kind of trial just to see if you like it. I'm probably going to be selling these for around $7. just because the ingredients are a lot more expensive to make natural perfumes. But I'll be selling these in the smaller size, and then I'm going to be doing a larger size if you really like the scent and want to invest in the full size. Trying to reduce the amount of caffeine I drink because my sleep schedule is so messed up. I don't know about you guys, but in the winter I don't get enough sunlight, it feels like, and I just get really down really easily. I need to work on that. I need to get out and go for walks and things like that. But I just know my sleep schedule gets really messed up, so I'm trying to reduce the amount of caffeine that I drink so I can go to sleep easier and stay asleep. So I have a couple recommendations I'm going to give you guys for some caffeine-free kind of drinks that you can enjoy and still get the satisfaction of a caffeine, like full-bodied flavored drink like coffee. So the first one I want to share with you guys, I just got this last week, but I did want to include it in this favorites video because it is so good. I have this one and I have the peppermint one. I like both of them. But what it is, it's a brand called Teecino, and it's herbal coffee. So it's not actually coffee, it is actually, let me see the ingredients on this. It is organic carob, organic barley, organic chicory, organic ramen nuts, natural chocolate flavor, organic cocoa, and organic chili flakes. You brew it like you brew normal coffee, except this doesn't have any caffeine in it, and they don't use like real chocolate. They use carob in it, so it doesn't have any caffeine in it. It's good after dinner kind of drink when you want something stronger than tea. It's very satisfying. It is not quite the same as coffee. Like, don't go in drinking this and thinking it's going to taste just like coffee, because it's not. But it's not like decaf either. It doesn't have the acidity of coffee, so it doesn't make you feel as dehydrated or as run down. Like I drink coffee, I get like a caffeine high and then I crash really bad. You won't have that with this. I've had this cold and hot, and I like it both ways. I do recommend putting non-dairy milk with it because it is a little bitter if you don't, but put a little non-dairy milk, a little sweetener in it, and it tastes amazing. It's really, really good stuff. Another one I recommend that is a very satisfying caffeine-free kind of tea. I think it's really good for winter especially because it has a warming effect. It is this ginger root tea, and the brand is Alvita. And it is just a really spicy, natural tea. All it is ginger root. But yeah, it has this nice warming effect. Ginger is really good at warming up the body, and it's nice and spicy and tasty. And I think it has more body than like a chamomile or some of the other herbal teas I've tried. I like something that has a little more flavor to it. That's just kind of what I gravitate towards with teas and drinks in general. So I really like this. It's great for digestion too. Ginger is wonderful for that. So highly recommend both of those options. Another mood booster for me is incense. You guys know that I love incense. I've done a video on incense before, but the kind I've been burning the most in November would have to be, okay, I have to look at the label here. Satya Sai Baba Nag Champa. Now this is the original go-to brand for Nag Champa. They are the ones that formulated it originally. So all the other Nag Champas out there are knockoffs of this brand or different formulation. It's a very sweet floral kind of smell, and it has a little green herbalness to it as well. It's just a really refreshing, beautiful scent, and it's romantic too. Like, I feel like it creates a really nice mood in your house. And I feel like it's relatively affordable for what it is, since it's a natural incense. I got this 40-gram box, so that means like 40 sticks. I got it for like, I want to say like $5 or something like that on incensewarehouse.com. Now we're on to books. This has been my favorite cookbook this month. I actually won this in a giveaway from one of my friends here on YouTube. Her name's Katie. She has a blog, Don't Eat Off the Sidewalk. I'll link that in the down bar if you want to check it out. She always does really cool like dinner and movie kind of posts and things like that, and she is really funny and has good recommendations for vegan things. It's from her giveaway on her blog, and I've been using it like every week. I've been making something out of this, so everything we've made in here has been amazing. My husband actually made a sandwich out of this for our wedding anniversary. He took the initiative, learned how to make it himself, and did a great job. So My goal is to try to make all of these, but the one that I loved the most was the retro KFC style sandwiches. They were amazing. Like the chicken cutlet recipe in here is fantastic. It's chewy, it's thick, and doesn't taste too chewy. It's not like tough or anything. And then the cornflake breading on it is so authentic. It's kind of creepy and weird, but it tasted like serious comfort food, which is something that I like to have in the winter. The authors are Celine, Steen, and Tamisin, Noyes. And Celine Steen, she has done several other books. It's her vegan substitutions book. I'll post all the info in the down bar if you want to check it out. But yeah, great author. The pictures are fabulous in this book as well. Love them. Like, there's just so many yummy sandwiches to look at. I mean, you're never going to run out of sandwich and burger ideas. And she even has dessert sandwiches. So she has like Bananas Foster cake sandwiches, and these look awesome. Sesame berry ice cream sandwiches. So you're going to be set if you get this book for sandwiches. The book I want to recommend from November that I've just been reading for fun is The Confederacy of Dunces by John Kennedy Toole. It was actually published posthumously. It's really sad. Like, he committed suicide, but his mother found a publisher for his book, and it actually won a Pulitzer for fiction in 1981. So, I mean, it's sad that he's gone, but I'm glad that his work got recognition. It's a very humorous book, and it's very like tongue-in-cheek. Reminds me kind of a little of like Gulliver's Travels as far as like the snarkiness and like the hidden meanings behind it, and the stabs at political figures, and just the country in general. It has that kind of a feel. He is like kind of a modern day Don Quixote as well. Like, he builds everything up to be epic and adventurous in his mind, and really it's not quite as grand as he thinks it is, but he just thinks that he can do no wrong, and he's living in the wrong time. He wishes he was back in the Middle Ages, but he still really likes modern comfort, and he's like a bigger guy, very loud and brash, and full of opinions. So if you like those kind of characters, like the really strong, humorous characters, you'll definitely like this. Fun fact about it, I wrote this down, there's been several attempts to make this into a film. I thought that was interesting. Harold Ramis was to write and direct an adaptation starring John Belushi and Richard Pryor, but Belushi's death prevented this. Like, how cool would that have been? And then also John Candy and Chris Farley were touted for the lead, both of whom died at an early age, leading many to ascribe a curse to the role. So sad that none of those got made into movies. Like, those actors would have been fabulous. Oh, and John Waters was also interested in directing an adaptation starring Divine as Ignatius when Divine was alive. That also would have been amazing. But yeah, I highly recommend it if you like strong characters, and you like funny books, and you like things that poke fun at our society, and I don't know, it's also set in the French Quarter in New Orleans. The people that live there think this is the most accurate depiction of the French Quarter in New Orleans in fiction. So if you like that area, you definitely will be interested in this book, because it describes the people and the places and all of that in his day-to-day activities. So I hope all of you guys had a great and cruelty-free Thanksgiving, and I look forward to the holidays coming up. I'm going to try to do some more cooking videos for that, so if you have any requests, let me know like what kind of recipes you want to see for the holidays, and I'll try to do those for you. Alright, we'll talk to you guys soon.